So this drill I'm showing you here is what got me to become a professional golfer. So what this drill taught me was how to be more connected and more in sync with my arms and my body. So that is a crucial big key to be able to have good consistent control of the golf club. So club shaft, club face and good body turn going through the golf ball. So this drill is actually technically with a training aid. So training aid I use now for this is a ball in between the arms training aid, which this one is the Tour Striker Smart Ball. What I used to use back in the day, because this wasn't around then, was this very worn out looking impact ball. So how we do it, because I'm not going to use this because it's too far gone, we're going to use this. So like I said, a big key for me becoming a pro golfer, getting my swing up to scratch for it, or up to the standard, was for getting my arms more connected to my body. I would be someone who would get up to the top of their swing and have a vertical drop of the hands and get really disconnected between my arms and my body. I'd often get the trail arms stuck behind me, have an awful time, had to throw my arms going through the golf ball. That led to a lot of inconsistency when it came to club face control. I could push one out to the right one hole, snap hook one left the other. My short game and putting scrambled me around. But until I really got to this is when I could really take my game to the next level. And this is something so many of you struggle with massively, connecting your arms and your body. So this is brilliant. So all we do, put it in between our arms, our forearms, just like so. Now, all I want you to do is hit shots and keep this in between your arms the entire swing. That's all I want you to do. For you doing that and being able to achieve that, you will have much more control of what your arms are doing in your swing. So in turn, as we can see, it's going to get my right arm a little bit more in. So you can see how me keeping this ball in between the arms, you have to have this gap pretty constant. You could even try to squeeze that right arm in. That's going to have a good effect on the shaft movement. If my right arm gets away from me, you can see the ball drop. Brilliant, awesome. So for this, because I've got this constant structure, I have to turn and use more body going through the ball. If I use too much arm movement, I'm most likely going to have a tough time having this ball stay in there. It's going to feel very, very uncomfortable. So brilliant for getting the body more dominant, which is great for club face control. And another thing that's great for club face control is where it gets you post impact. It keeps your arms very nice and extended. Distance between my hands and my body have this great distance here, which you can see. What's that going to do? Also give you great club face control. Your rate of closure of your club face is going to be way, way less than it would be without, because as soon as you get narrow, chicken wingy, post impact, club face will start to roll over big, big time. To be honest, when I look back at it, I think it fixed a good 4 things in a short space of time by just using this, self-organizing it with using this little training aid. So absolutely, this really got my game into a good stead, and good thing is, for you, it will too. But when you start using this, don't go thinking straight away that you're even going to be able to do this drill. When I had that beaten up impact ball, it took me so unbelievably long even just to do a practice swing with it in my arms. I was so all over the place with my arm and my body swing that I just could not even a practice swing keep in my arms. I would only, when I started off with, now this is a long time ago, I could only do little kind of chippy swings like that, keeping this in between my arms. But of course, persevered with it, kept up with it, kept it going. If a drill is really hard for you to do, a drill or a training aid, best bet is you've got to do it more. It's exposing a massive, massive weakness. So for you guys out there watching this, might not make you a pro golfer, might not, but it's going to massively improve your consistency of how you're controlling your golf club. You'll most likely get more shallow, better body turn, and better club face control going through the golf ball. God, if you can do all those and improve all those by doing one thing, you're going to be massively, massively improving your golf game. And before you're thinking of it, no, I'm not sponsored by this. This is not a paid video. This is not a sponsored video whatsoever. I've just used these training aids for a very long time, and they helped me massively transform my game to get me to where this couldn't become my job. So Something like that, which can hit so many areas, whether it doesn't even have to be this training aid, guys, it doesn't have to be the Tour Striker Smart Ball. It can just be a cheap ball. Here in the UK, I had a ball that I used, which was £1. So you don't even need to get the expensive training aid, but you can if you want to, of course. But it just hits so many things in your golf swing, fixes so many areas. I think every golfer should own this, to be perfectly honest. Helped me so much, it'll help you too. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button if you want more golf instruction, just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too, to be notified every time I put out a video.